Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I really appreciate you all for being there for me. Thank you guys. Today I want to be talking about my journey after working as a secretary at Royal Property. So I ended the last video on when I got to that, I told my mom everything. She cannot do everything. The only thing my mom will tell you is just to go and pray. So after that, I I was staying at home. I didn't go to Lagos anymore. I was staying at home. Then along the line, my brothers abroad now sent some money to me up to start a little business like that. I have two brothers like that, so they contributed money for me to start little business. So I was like, during that regime, during that time, it was Buhari regime that things were so costly that even people that are even using like 100,000 for business, that if they open shop with 100,000, the shop will be as full as. I was like, if I should collect, if I should, look for shop, and I have the shop. If I want to buy market, so those things, I have like 400,000 naira with me then. So I was like, the business I've been doing during that period, what really affected me was I dreamed too big. I have a lot of, I have, my vision is more than my pocket. What I started little business when I was in school. So that period, the way things, the position I was, the condition I was, I believe this is the place I am supposed to be, because I know I have people that will help me like that. So when they gave me the money, I was like, what will I do? How will I do? What will I do with this money? If I should, if I should look for shop, and I got accommodation for the shop. Or is it accommodation? I got the shop. So what will I even be selling? And the business that my mom wants me to do is that Kampala business. And we are three ladies that my mom have. So two of them are doing the Kampala business. And Kampala business, you have to have enough money for it. So that my sisters, they have been doing it. So they can, if they even gave them money, it's just for them to add that money up to it. So I was like, this money cannot go for Kampala the way I want it to be. So I was like, how can I go? I was still thinking about it. I was unable to sleep. I will rush to my mom. How can I do with this money? Okay, I will do this. So I was like, okay. So along the line, during that time that I was like still refishing, thinking of what to do with the money. So because I gave a lot of people my CVs, my CV, like, okay, you can, any job that you see. So I now received a message like, in a company like that I was offered a job like that. So, and it was a marketing job, an insurance company like that. If you guys know my Facebook, Leafiz Samota, you will see the name of the insurance company there. So I was called, I was messaged that I was given as a marketing. So my field was not marketing. I don't go for marketing in school. I went for engineering course. So I didn't really know that is how the thing will be. So I went there for the interview. All I know that I have idea of so I have idea of something insurance stuff. I have idea. If you want to insure your house, insure your motor, something like that, insure property, things like that. So I was called for interview. I did both oral and this interview, the two interview, I did it together. So to them I was qualified. So they said they will still train me more. So I said, okay, no problem. So from there, I was happy that I've gotten a job. I've done that. So I quickly rushed home. So I was given letter. The only thing I could read in the letter is that I'll be given 40,000 naira per month. Okay, so my mom was like, it's still okay now with this money that is with me, that money 40,000. Okay, let me just go to Lagos. Then I don't even know the distance between that Igodo to Ikeja. I don't know that it was as far as that. So it is as far as that. So me, I just know that let me just find a location, a accommodation in Lagos. Me, I just rush. You know, my body was like, I should just start the job instantly, like, and I was given dates. So I don't want to be coming from Abeokuta. It won't easy. I'm from my sister place to Ikeja. I knew my sister place to Ikeja is far, but I don't know that place to Ikeja, the place I rented my apartment that period, is even far than me staying at my sister place. So to Ikeja. So I now rented the apartment at after Igondo. I forgot the name of the bus stop. So after Igondo, I rented the house there along Lasu Road, like that, along Lasu University, like that. So I rented the apartment. I rented a room self-contained there. So I still have, so I bought a lot of things in the house. So I still have some change with me that, okay, let's start job. I'll be collecting 40,000 naira per month. I can still take care of myself. And the remaining change I was telling so I met, in fact, I met the agent. So the agent that I met on net, because me, each time I want to rent that kind of house, maybe I didn't know this place, I used to go on net for some things. So I went on OLX. I don't know, maybe OLX is still existing now. So I went on OLX. I checked house at Lagos, something like so. I met the man through there. So I went to Lagos. I saw the man showed me the house. I was like, you know, because of the money now, the man won't tell me. I was say, hope this place is not far to Ikeja. If you reach that, you'll be seeing Ikeja. Ikeja is not for people that used to go from here to Ikeja. Ikeja is not this, not knowing that it's very far. So like that, it's not that close to. And even me, I was looking for the money that, you know, I can be able to afford. In fact, if I'm broke, I can be able to call 2 or 3 people, like the money will be okay, like, so that it will be okay for me to pay. It will be okay for me to pay the house rent. So that really caused the stuff too. So I rented the apartment. So the man now liked me, like maybe I should work with him because he has a ladies secretary like that. The lady was planning to go. That's a hand. So the man was just lamenting that period that if I didn't be, can see a lady that can also be working with him with the job, that he has houses to sell, land to sell, also something like that, you know. That's why I said, okay, let's wait and see, because even me, I'm still looking for shop, that you still help me find shop, because in case if I come back from work, do you remember I told you I always want something that, you know, will hook me up. I don't want to have time for thinking at all. So my mind was like, okay, if I come back from job, not knowing that the job will even give me time like that. So my mama, if I come back from from the job, I can be able to have my own self business to stay with. So at night I'll just go like that. So I have that kind of stuff in my mind. So I already told the agent that, sir, I'm still looking for shop. So along the line, before then, so after then, I was like going on with the job. I see that this is not easy, but I have to report once in a week like that. So when I was trained for 2 weeks, I used to go every day for the training for 2 weeks. So during that training, that was when I knew I have to meet up targets before I will even be paid that 40,000. Can you imagine now? I was given targets. I was like, this money is finally gone. It was during that what do I even call it? And during the period of training, during that time that they were training us, you know, they'll be training us, we'll do this, we'll do that. So that was when I knew, that was when I knew that, and I was told that I will meet up to target before I will even collect that 40,000 naira. I was like, okay, let's see if it's something that I can do that will please me, that I can be able to meet up the target. So after that target too, that will also begin. Aside from they will also add up to the 40,000 naira like that. So I was like, okay, let me see if this kind of job, it's not the thing I studied from school that I will even have experience. The only the idea I have on it is insurance company, right? Okay, if it's insurance company, it's just to insure your property. That was the only idea I have. So, and when I was trained to do this child educational plan, something like that, business plan, something like that, there's something called marine stuff like that too under the training that we did that period. So I was like, okay, no problem. So along the line, so we were given one opportunity, like at that job, that we have this both commercial vehicles and the private vehicle, like third party that we were sharing, like the company, if we see some, so the company, if we can bring in those one, the one for 7,500 that period, we will be giving the company, was it not 3,500 or 3,000? So the remaining 3,500 or 3,000 too will be ours. So, and for the private was 5,000. I don't know how much they are paying now. So during that period, that was how the thing goes. So I said, if I can even be able to do that, if I can be able to bring customers from that, I think that one too can stay big. So I just see that the job, at the end of it, I see that the job is not even what I can do at all. It's not even, because I'll be running after vehicles. I would, people that don't know me, I was like, how would they have that trust in me to, to say, okay, a lot of fake insurance people are outside there. Though you gave me ID card, this like that. So some people are doing it, but me, I don't even see anyone to bring inside the company. Me, I don't see. So I was like, no, this job is not mine. So I quit the job. I knew the more, but when I was about to quit the job, I was thinking, I was depressed again. Like, I had hypertension. The reason why I had hypertension was because of the money that was given to me, that I spent the money on the accommodation. And the accommodation I spent the money on, I was still planning to use the remaining money for shop to start selling something. Like, at least from job to my own personal business, from the office to my own personal business, like that. So I have that kind of, I was like, where will I even start from? Who do I want to call to give me money again for business? I can't even call those my brothers again to give me money. They will question me. So from that, I have that fear in me. Even though the time I called down one of my brother, then they were like, he didn't see what I used the money for. They have not even heard good news about it. So like that. I was scared. At that point, I was scared to talk to them. I was scared to, have any conversation with them. I don't even know how to do myself. I had the hypertension to the level that I can't even go home. So when I called my mom really know me very well. So she have to rush down to Lagos and pick me. I just say, yeah, pack your things and let's go home. So my mom was like, okay, just pack this and let's. So my mom came to Lagos too. I can't even walk, because I was like, where will I even start from? Where will I see money to even start another business? Glory be to God. One of my brother now said, okay, come home, I'll give you this little amount again. So that one was like, I'll be giving you the way I have it though. If that one was 50,000, you give me, I should save it 50,000 till it's reached like 200,000 and 4 times like that. So I was like, during that period, that challenges started coming up. From that period, that was when I can't even, understand the kind of condition. I can't sleep. So I think from there, that was when the challenges, I now started facing the real challenges that, I was like, what is this? I can't sleep. If I sleep, bad dreams. Woken up, I don't have rest of mind. So a lot of things was going on with me that period that, the 200,000 to just went on that, pray for me, do this for me. That was why I said I can't run to anyone to pray for me anymore, because I learned a lot, and God really also taught me that you need to fight for yourself, not for anybody to help you in any prayer. So that is why I don't go to anybody for any prayer for now. I don't go to pastors again. I do it my things, and God is really there for me. And if I'm even scared of something, if I sleep, God will minister to me. I will know the kind of prayer points to pray over it. I will know what to. God that will even be. If I said today, I may not know that I want to fast, so let's put that one fast. Don't worry, guys. Let's put that one to another story. So that was when the challenges started coming up. So the challenges that I've dreamt about, that I don't even know where it will start coming up from. It has happened. Little has happened when I was in school. Little has happened. So I get rid of it. Another one started coming up again. I was like, so I knew the agent. I can't call him agent, but to me, during that period, I met him as an agent because he has his own office on his own. It's not an agent, but he works as someone selling house properties like that. So that was where I met him. Said I can be working with me. I even introduced one of my classmates to the person one time like that. That he said he's into this business. I want to be doing the business, so I have to introduce him to the man that if they can work together, they are free to. So that is just how the journey. After I worked with Royal Property as secretary, the journey that was next to it, the story that was next to it is this. So the story that is next to this video too, I will tell you in the next video. Thank you, guys. God bless you. I really appreciate you for being there for me. As I always said, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Bye.